guys, and welcome back to the PCL for Week 7. My name is SareneGrace, coach of the Chicago Shaymin-Sky, and we are taking on Lux and the Groningen Gallades. If I say that wrong, I apologize. So, my matchup is not great. I will not lie to you guys. Cloister is terrifying. Drotagon with the proper set can really mess up my Sableye. Cresselia is fat and annoying, and Darkrai is... oh my god. Darkrai is just... please help me. Please help me. But I'm gonna do my best here. Hopefully, my team was prepped well enough to handle his offensive threats. The Gligar I'm not super worried about since I have Rotom Wash, but we're gonna jump into the battle here. I decide that my best lead is gonna be Sableye. I brought a Calm Mind setup variant this week. He's going to lead off with his Drotagon, which is very aptly named, I might be inclined to say. I thought he'd go for a Toxic or a Dragon Tail if he was Mold Breaker, especially with the status moves in Mold Breaker, but he is not Mold Breaker, and he hard switches out. He hard switches out into his Cresselia, which is going to catch a Dazzling Gleam, and that's going to do absolutely nothing. Flame Orb was very interesting for me to see here. He's going to Psycho Shift the burn onto me. And I guess he thought I was a physical set, or maybe he just wanted the chip, but I'm free to Calm Mind here. And as far as I know, as long as his Drotagon doesn't have Dragon Tail, I can set up, and this Cresselia cannot really touch me unless he has Moonblast, but even then, if I get set up, it can't do anything. So, yeah, Cresselia's out of here. The Drotagon is coming back in, showing me yet again that he is not Mold Breaker, and I'm now +2/+2. His team really doesn't have anything for me if I get set up, so that's the goal right now. Burn Chip kinda sucks, but it's not a huge deal. He reveals Dragon Claw. He does not have Dragon Tail, or he probably would have clicked it. And since we're +2, we should two-shot with Dazzling Gleam. Although I really need to heal now, because I want to be ready for whatever comes in next. Also, expecting him to low roll me at some point. He's been getting mid and high rolls at this point. So he's just gonna Dragon Claw again. He really does not have anything for me. I need to recover. And then this next turn is when I will be attacking. Because I'm just under full now after the burn. Putting us in a good position to Dazzling Gleam. So this is going to go down. And at this point in the match I was wondering to myself, what does he have for this? And his answer is the Cloister. He can't afford to set up on me, and I know that. So I know that I need to attack. An Icicle Spear is going to hit 5 times, assuming he is Skill Link. I had this once in a draft league, and I forgot to bring Skill Link, and it cost me the game. I brought, like, Overcoat or something really stupid. But yeah, it's going to hit 5 times. It's going to take us right into burn damage territory, so at least we'll get this out of the way with the +2 Dark Pulse, and I'm going to lose my win con to a burn. Which, I'm not even sure if Psycho Shift is a special or a status. I'm assuming it's special since it did not get Magic Bounced back. Which is kind of dumb, if you ask me. But I'm gonna Volt out. Suddenly, I'm realizing that without Sableye, I don't have anything for a status to Cresselia. So that's fantastic. He missed the Toxic on me. I think I was just talking in one of my other league matches that... I was just mentioning in my other league games that people never miss Toxics against me, and that was the one rare instance where someone actually missed a Toxic. And I've noticed that I've actually been bringing Synchronize a lot more than Trace, and I think that's just... I keep messing up the sets on Showdown, because more often than not I like to bring Trace. It makes for some good shenanigans and figuring out what people's abilities are, if they have more than one. So he can just kind of stall me out with this thing, which is really annoying and really irritating, because it went from him having no answer to my Sableye to me having no answer for his Cresselia. Looking back on it, I might have been able to switch out into Rotom to take the Icicle Spear hits. And now that I'm looking at it, I really wish I had done that. But hindsight 2020, blah blah blah. It's all in the past. At least I know for next time if I ever have that matchup again. But yeah, this is literally just a stall fest right now because this Cresselia could keep healing. At this point in the match, I was keeping track of how many Moonlights he had used. And he's gonna switch out here into his Blacephalon. And this is actually where I had switched out as well into Talonflame because I needed to do something about this Cresselia just sitting here. So this is here now. He's gonna switch out. He doesn't want to take a Brave Bird. And the Gligar is going to come in and take the hit. And naturally it's a Gligar, Fizz Def, with Eviolite, so it's not going to take anything from Talonflame. But I am going to Will-O-Wisp him. Make him do a little bit less damage if he stays in, and he is going to click Agility. And at this point, I was looking in the doc for the league rules because I didn't realize that speed passing without passing any other stats was actually allowed. You can pass any stats as long as speed is not with any other stats. So you can pass like Calm Minds, but you can't pass it with speed. And I didn't know that. So he's going to Baton Pass out into this thing. So now, the thing I don't have an answer for is +2 speed. And it's not looking great. It's really not looking great. I have to go back out into Gardevoir. I'm expecting a Psychic move here. And I am correct. Psyshock is not going to do anything to Gardevoir. Again, in retrospect, I think bringing a Dark Savali would have been a good bring. But yeah, he's just going to heal up again because he can. I think he's used 4 out of 8 Moonlights by this point. I'm just going to Moonblast. That's all I really can do is attack at this point. Gotta take the toxic damage. He's gonna take the burn damage. And yeah, he's actually gonna hard switch here out into Blacephalon, expecting me to click Moonblast again. And he reads that correctly, but it does a lot of damage for a resisted hit. Blacephalon is not very bulky at all. Again, with no Mega Sableye, my answers for this are very limited, and I have to let Gardevoir go. So he's going to get a special attack boost, and I could come in with Naganadel now and knock him out with Draco. I could click Sludge Wave, but despite this thing's low bulk, it should live, and I missed a frickin' Draco Meteor. Can you believe it, guys? Me. I missed a 90% move. Can you believe it? I sure can't. So this is +2 now, and I'm at risk of getting swept because my Naganadel failed to take this out. Thankfully, I have Talonflame, who is faster than this, and I can just Brave Bird and get it out of my face. Yeah, I've been really disappointed with Naganadel's performance this season, to be honest. Like, part of me thinks I should trade it, but I don't know if I'm willing to commit. I want to make a Metagross, but Joe talked me into Naganadel. Never again. Never again. Good start, switch out, and go out into the Rotom. He's gonna Roost. Because he can. So I need to click Hydro Pump here. I don't want him sitting here and getting another Baton Pass up. So we click Hydro. We land it. Miraculously, we land it. It does almost nothing. And I'm going to click Volt Switch here. And get out. Landed a really nice crit, by the way, which was awesome. And get into Talonflame again. As he goes for Moonlight. So he's healed pretty close to being back to full at this point. He knows better than to leave this in, though. He's gonna hard switch out back into his Gligar. As I click Brave Bird again, because I really can't afford to keep the Cresselia around. I need to get it out of here. But we're not gonna do anything. And when I switch out into Rotom Wash, he's naturally going to have plenty of time to click Agility. So now he Baton Passes again, because he can. Whatever he wants to come in can probably take a hit. And this thing is here now. And it lands a Hydro. And we land a Hydro, doing just about half. I need to sack something, because nothing I have outspeeds this now. There's no point in leaving Rotom Wash in, because it's going to die. And then he clicked Nasty Plot, which is a major problem, because this thing outspeeds at +2 and just kind of ruins my life now. Yeah. Hitmonchan is my only chance to win right now, as long as I click Mach Punch and kill. But someone came prepared. And that Chople Berry is going to save him from being knocked out. And Dempsey's going to take a +2 Psychic. And that's pretty much going to be the game. Since I have nothing to stop this now. My Sableye, I lost due to the Psycho Shift burn, which was really frustrating. So, yeah, there's no way Rotom lives a +2 Dark Pulse. And we're going to lose our Week 7 match. Make sure to go check out Lux's side of the battle. Links will be in the description. As always, next week we'll be taking on the replacement for the Los Angeles Sparks Surfers, which really sucks because I was really looking forward to the rematch with the coach. However, we'll be taking on the Exeter Chief Electivires, coached by Melantosh, so make sure to be on the lookout for that. The team has had a few replacements since I battled it in Week 4, so we'll have to see how that goes. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all then, but until then, remember, never fall from grace. Bye!